One of my favorite things to do in video games is hit in MLB The Show. And in this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to become a better hitter. Let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to be a better hitter in MLB The Show. First of all, settings-wise, you can use whatever settings that you would like. You know, I personally think the best ones are strike zone for the hitting view. I like zone with buttons. It just gives me the best view to see the pitch, especially to be able to take pitches. It gives me the best interface to work with. As far as PCI appearance, you can go with reticle or wedge. Those are the two best. None of the PCIs have like an inherent advantage other than how they look. And very, very popular ones are wedge and also reticle. I switch between the two if I'm in a slump or whatnot. But I like reticle the best. And so we're going to start there. And basically, you have this PCI. This is the ability for the batter. It's basically his vision. It's not the barrel of the bat, but it's basically his vision. So pretty much here's some tips and tricks that I have for you guys pre-pitch of what to do when you are hitting. What I like to do when I'm hitting pre-pitch is I like to move it to the inside. Like you don't want to just have this stagnant the entire time. You want to move this around, and so that your left thumb is kind of loose. You don't want to just be stagnant the whole time. You'll see a lot of the top players kind of move this thing around a lot pre-pitch. You know, get loosened up so that when the pitch comes in, you're ready to go. One thing that I really like to do is take the PCI and kind of move it inside, because a lot of people pitch you middle in, and so I like to. That's kind of like what I like to do. Pre-pitches, I like to move it in just like that, and then it kind of lets me get to that inside and get in that motion. I can get wherever the plate, so I'll move it in, and then I like to go right up to where the ball is going to be released. So on the pitcher's hand, go to the left, and then I like to move it up as the pitch is coming in, and then track the pitch right out of his hand with the PCI. It's going to take some practice to be able to pull the ball. Ideally, you want to pull the ball as much as you can. If it's on the outside of the plate, obviously you want to swing a little bit later. So inside, you want to swing a little bit earlier. Outside, you want to swing a little bit later. If you can ever match up with a friend, maybe just have your friend, throw you inside pitches or outside pitches, whatever you need to work on to be better. Taking pitches is really important too. Like if you're just swinging at pitches outside of the zone a bunch, you're not going to have a lot of success. You need to work counts. You need to think about what the pitcher is trying to do. What pitches are they trying to spam? Are they pitching you low a lot? Are they throwing you a lot of off speed? One thing that's always good to do is to pause the game and see which pitches a particular pitcher has, because you need to be able to realize, okay, this guy has a fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curveball. That's really important information for you to have. Also, knowing the math of your player, and what I mean by that is how well does he hit against right-handed pitching? How well does he hit against left-handed pitching? That's really important to know as well. When you're bringing in pinch hitters, you want to make sure that the math is on your side. So you can see there, I'm getting loosened up by kind of like taking away the inside, and then I go right back up to where the pitching window is. That's just something that keeps me real loose. Just be loose at the start. If anything, move it up a little bit. You can react from the middle. It's just not what I like to do personally. I like to track it right out of his hand the whole way. The quicker you can recognize what kind of pitch it is also is really important. I kind of look fastball. If it's a fastball, I usually will crush it. I'll hit a fastball a lot of the time. It's the easiest pitch for me to hit, but a lot of people online aren't going to just throw you fastballs the whole game. They're going to throw you a lot of off speed. The changeup's a really effective pitch. The splitter is a really effective pitch. The curveball is a really effective pitch. So far in the game, it has felt a little bit smooth. There are a lot more late hits in the game. Like you can be late and still push it to the other side. But obviously, you want to be early or square the ball up as best that you can. You want to be early on the inside. You want to be a little bit later on the outside. Good right down the middle. When you can start to really pull the ball, you're really going to start to hit very, very well. I really do think taking pitches is really important, and working counts is really important, because honestly, if you can get like one walk, you want to have more walks than you do strikeouts. If you can walk more than you strike out, you're going to be doing very, very well as far as hitting goes. So you need to be patient. I find when I can get like one or two walks, that the person will start to groove pitches in there, because they just don't want to walk everybody to load the bases. So taking pitches is extremely important. And also, guys, practice is extremely important. This is one of those things where you need to, if you can jump into a practice mode or jump into challenge of the week, even jumping into home run derby, anything to get yourself practicing, maybe like 20 minutes before you start playing, just to warm up. It's really, really going to pay off in the long run. If you're struggling, having a bit of a slump, go ahead and go into practice mode and practice it. That's pretty much what I do with the PCI. This is pretty much what I have for my tips in this video. If you guys would like any other tips, or if you guys have any questions about hitting, let me know down in the comments below, and I can try to answer them for you. And I hope this video helped you guys out a little bit with just some hitting tips. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do a pitching tips video next, and then I'm going to edit some gameplays from my stream, twitch.tv/movie gaming TV. What hitting view do you guys use? Leave it down in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.